Shit, bruh. That is so cold, man. That is so cold. I'm just gonna start from here.
I'm not trying to get you nowhere. That's what you don't understand. See, you're hypocritical by saying that because I'm not trying to get to know you. It's what I know about you, sir. I know what I know, and I'm fine with that. You're not fine because you want me to know certain things, or you want me to know something specific about you, and that's really why you're mad. But I know about you. I know exactly who you are, sir. It's okay. So I'm not trying to be nothing. I'm not trying to be a friend. Again, this is social media. I mean, you want to build relationships from off of social media, and ain't nobody trying to build no type of relationship with you on social media, let alone in real life. That's all you care about. You care about too much shit going on social media to really focus on your real life. That's what your issue is. You want to document your life. You want to document this. You want to document that on social media. If Facebook did not exist, I can't imagine how you'll spread your word around. But I'm not trying to be your friend. You should know that by now. The way you complain still on your lives, all you gotta do is look at a video and you'll find out what you need to know. You say that shit every live. And it's like, if you gotta continue to say that, knowing that I'm not doing that, come on now. You're beginning to be delusional because I'm not expecting anything from you. I'm not. Trust me. That ship has definitely been sailed. But you're still expecting me to do what you telling me to do, which is still watch your videos so that way I can know something about him, so that way what? So we can build a relationship, a friendship of some sort. Like, what is it that, I mean, I'm confused now. The whole purpose of you saying that just now is weird. I need to go back on his page to watch a bunch of videos so that way what can happen. I don't get it. Because I know about you. You're just mad because I know what I know. And the person that you want me to know, I don't care, like, that person is not who you are today. Like, that's the problem you have. You want people to know who you were prior to what, 2024 or whatever. Because you want me to go back years ago, right, on your page and see who you were years ago. Not today, right? Not even a year ago. I could see if he might have, said a year, maybe. But he said years ago. He wants me to go and look at his content. Nope. Because I want to know the person today. And I do. I know who you are today. That's all that matters. The person that I see, that I hear going on social media, about nothing. Because at the end of the day, he should be living the good life. But yet, he keep crying about me sending him good voice messages. Yet, instead of ignoring them, right? Because you got to go through the whole process of uploading them onto a recording to then go live and have a whole live about it. That means you really, really must be triggered. You keep starting off, oh, she didn't send me another one. What? Another one? You keep uploading them. I mean, that's the thing. I'm sending them still. You want your audience that you don't have to see that you're uploading videos of me talking shit. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, what's the whining for, sir? You know, stand on your shit. Don't complain. Stand on that shit. Do what you gotta do. If you gonna post that shit, and be grown up and say, yeah, yo, she this, she that. No, it's, oh, she said, that was some angry shit just now. That just scared the shit out of me. Wow. You said, stay the fuck out of my inbox. Why are you so mad? Damn. I mean, again, you had all this shit that you want to talk. You sending me all these messages yourself, talking about independent women, Western women, men don't like this, men don't like that. Now he's angry, y'all. I've gotten this man angry. The man who has the master plan. He's angry now, y'all. He's mad because I'm sending him voice messages still, yet he keeps making me his life. He keeps making me his point of conversations when he goes live. But yet, he's angry, and I need to stay the fuck out of his inboxes. I done told you, the more you keep going live, making my voice messages about your lives, I'm going to continue to send them. You wanted content, right? You said, I don't have no content on my page. You went on my page and really try to make it seem like what you saw was the bottom of the barrel compared to what the fuck you shit or you have on your shit. Yet, you won't get nothing, again, of substance on your page. You post your day-to-day talking about nothing. Period. Nothing. That's why don't nobody interact. You don't get no likes on your shit. That's nothing. I could see if you was getting likes after the fact and people was sitting there really going into your live. No, you're not getting that shit. You go live just to spill out your grievances on what you feel. Yet, here you go, being mad because I'm voice chatting you still. Interesting. Well, what can you do? Can you do anything about it other than blocking me? Because you blocked me twice and then unblocked me. So, continue to do that. You don't get how you can easily end it yourself? You can end me voice chatting you, but you choose not to. So therefore, stop complaining. Stop complaining about something that you clearly don't want to change. Stop. It doesn't make you look, like you know how that works. I'm gonna continue to complain about somebody doing something, but I'm not gonna, do nothing about it. Okay. This is funny to me. Like I told you, you want me to be part of your day-to-day, right? Like I said, you went on your live every single day since the moment I sent you voice messages, and you have made it about me. And now he's throwing tantrums and saying, why are you still sending me voice messages? Stay the fuck out of my inbox. Well, I thought you wanted interaction. You said yesterday, I'm not even trying to have a conversation with you. I am. You just don't want to have one because you don't want to have one. That's fine. But don't sit up here and blame me and get mad and throw tantrums because of what you don't want. You don't want to talk? That's fine. I'm at a point now that I don't care. I tried. I call you on video chat the second day that we was talking when you started this shit. You did not budge. Yesterday, earlier today, this morning, you want to say out your mouth, well, she's not trying to have a conversation with me. She's not trying to talk to me. Okay. If that's what you want to believe, then continue to believe it. But look how triggered you've been. I can't even believe I can trigger a person who I barely know. Even from looking at videos, I still don't know who. I know what you've shown, but deep down, I don't know you, man. You telling me or mentioning in your video on your lives that you know, got beat up by women or whatever the case may be, or you know, talking about you and your family don't get along, your siblings, this and that. Okay. And it shows that you don't get along with your family. It literally shows that he does not get along with nobody. And if that's the life you want to continue to live it, sir. Continue to live the life where you don't get along with nobody. That every time somebody come in your presence or, you know, associate themselves with you, it's this. The toxic this. The back and forth. The, you know, spewing out hatred of that person. Because that's what you've been doing with me. You didn't call me crippled. You didn't call me retarded. All these other names. Right? But yet, he wants me to go on his page and look at videos of his life. Now it's, get the fuck out of my inbox. Like, this man sounds really bipolar at this point. I guess when you smoke 24/7, your brain, like I've said before, will get, the brain cells will actually diminish from out of your brain. And it will just fill up with a bunch of air, a bunch of smoke. It doesn't have anything that can help you through problems in your head no more. It's just smoke. Is it helping, the smoke? Because it sounds like it's not helping. Maybe you should lay off of the smoke, sir. Because if you smoking as much as you smoking and saying the shit that you're saying, something has to give. But you would never see your wrongs. Everybody else around you is wrong, and everybody else around you is mean and bullying and this and that. But you're the most upstanding, respectable, genuine man. Okay, maybe one day you'll find a woman who thinks you are, and she'll, you know, help you get a roof over your head and a car, you know, because you said, I was in relationships with women and I, you know, had somewhere to live, but yet you're single and don't got nowhere to live. That is crazy. He's bragging about how he used to take care of women and pay bills and just how you used to do something such as pay the bills. You should continue to pay bills. Oh, I forgot he don't want to live in a society where someone's telling him what to do. Someone's requiring him of something. He don't want to do that. He wants to, you know, get shit handed to him. Because that's basically what it is. He's getting shit handed to him. He's, you know, feels like, I don't, you know, have to work for it. People just give it. Okay, because they feel sorry for you. You want people to feel sorry for you? What? I mean, you can go to a homeless shelter and get actual, like, a life in the structured life at that. But you're on the street. How structured is that? How structured is the life you live in? Because I don't see it. You got to probably figure out where your next meal going to come. You got to figure out how you, well, you seem like you don't take a bath. That's another thing. This man worrying about me watching his videos, yet he probably have been wearing the same clothes, who knows for how long. It sounds like he's been wearing the same clothes for years now, or as many years as he's been making content. It's just, yeah. But I don't know anything, right? I need to stay off your page. I need to stop sending you voice messages. But okay, I guess.
That's it. That's it.
You only make $15 in the last hour. Damn, that's crazy. Oof, if I made that much more money in an hour, I would be so happy. Damn. But he said I ain't make no money, but he made $15 in the last hour to give me some ice cream. I only made $15. The fact that you sit here saying that is weird because it's like somebody gave me a couple of dollars for me to buy some ice cream in the last hour. Dang. Instead of investing into something, he wants to quickly get a meal. I get it, you gotta survive, you know what I'm saying? But is that what you want to teach people when they look at your profile? Excuse me, your profile is to see that every time you get a couple of dollars, you're going to spend it on food. Instead of investing, he either buys food or cigarettes. Because it sounds like he don't have shit else. Because all the shit that he said he had the other day in the little storage thing, it's been given to him. It's been given to him. If I was homeless and I had all that shit that he has in his storage, wouldn't I sell that shit so I can make money? How does that work? He's talking about I ain't trying to work for nobody. I ain't trying to work for somebody where I can pay, where I have to pay taxes. But you had a bunch of shit that you can't use, but you can sell that shit. You sitting here bragging about having two big ass, and they big, huge flat screen TVs. He's bragging about how he got two big ass flat screen TVs. Yet you ain't got no money. I would sell them bitches. You will make a couple of dollars, hundreds of dollars off of those, because those are $100, over $100. Like what? Then you guys monitors. You could be selling that. You probably could be getting another $100 off of those. You got all that shit in your storage, yet you still broke. But you want to criticize people. Because that's what you're doing when you talk about, I ain't trying to work. Why would I want to go to work to clock in and clock this, that, and third? Okay, if that's not what you want to do, okay. I'm not saying you should work a 9 to 5 if you don't want to. I don't give a fuck. But the fact that you should be out there begging for money, because that's what it's called, not asking for donations. You sitting out there where you at, begging for money. You want people who work a 9 to 5 or whatever, who are business people. You want them to give you their money though. That's the sad part. He don't want to work for the money that he should have in his own pocket, yet he want people who do work for their money to give it to him. That's crazy. That's crazy. The people that is giving you the money, don't they pay taxes? Oh, damn, I just realized. As long as they're paying taxes, you're not paying taxes. You're just getting money just because people feel sorry for you. Damn, that must be a good life to get money just because somebody feels sorry for you. Because that's pretty much what it is. You just holding up a sign, I'm poor. Oh, I gotta go back on the live where you holding up the sign, because I read it. I read like half of it because the whole thing I couldn't see. But I'm gonna go back and see what the whole thing said, because you held up your little sign that you have to have, because you have to have that, right? You can't just stand on the corner and be looking presentable and people just be like, here go your money. You gotta have a sign to show I need money. But you don't even get money that much. Every hour I'm getting paid. every hour that I work, that's money. I ain't gotta worry about, damn, I'm at work. Am I getting paid for this hour that I work? As long as I'm on the clock though, I'm getting paid, right? And at the end of the 2 weeks, I should be looking good. You know, I can sit up here and buy me a whole thing of groceries and be having food to last me a whole entire month. I'm able to pay my cell phone bill. He must ain't got no internet bill, y'all. Oh, damn, he don't, because he be using other people's shit. That's why his shit halfway be working. because it's not his. But he got what, a phone bill? Do he even have a phone? He probably don't even have a phone. Damn. So he don't have a phone. He don't have a light bill. He definitely don't have rent. Cable. His Facebook is his cable, I guess. But then I must. What am I? I'm losing out on that type of lifestyle, huh? Where I ain't gotta pay nothing. I could just go on the street and just bag. It's this guy on Facebook who said that in 2000, it was February 2025. He said that all black. I think he said it was all black people. He said all black people should basically go on a strike of not working and not supporting non-black businesses. So basically, we should give up our jobs, right? Because most men think that working is giving into the white, system or whatever. So he's like, oh, black people should stop working, and also they should, give up, stop working and stop supporting stop supporting businesses, basically. Because if you stop working, you ain't gonna have the money, so you can't support any business. So you don't have the money unless you just go on social media and engage. But yeah, he's saying that, and he like started in 2025. I'm like, okay, if you think that that's gonna solve a problem that you have, then do it. It's funny because men like him, this dude, he would probably say some shit like that. Oh, I'm not. Well, he said I don't want to work with white people. I don't want to pay taxes. But what is your solution though? Because if your solution is to be homeless and beg for money, honestly, I don't think he's okay with that. Because ain't no way in hell a man gonna sit up here and document that shit every single day. And that's not a cry for help. That's a cry for help for real. Because if you was content in that lifestyle, you would not have to document that shit and have to prove a point that's not being proven, to be honest. Because your point is not really being proven. Because I'm trying to figure out what's your point. Your point is you homeless. Your point is that, oh, you don't have bills. That's not a point. That's a cop-out, actually. That's literally a cop-out. Oh, I'm not going to pay bills. But if you, again, don't pay bills then. But I know the type of dude you are. If a woman was to come back and say, I'll take you in, you would probably not hesitate at all. You're like, oh, I'm good on living on the street, begging for money. Right. I'm pretty sure one person that comes back, give you money and say, you want to ride? You want me to take you to a hotel? You want me to pay for you to stay in a hotel? Or you want me to, let you stay in my little, mansion? You'll probably like, sure. They don't even have to have a mansion. It could be just a big house. And they could probably got a spare room. And you could probably be like, okay. Without any hesitation. Like, I know the type of person you acting like. You acting like you content, but you really not. You really in your feelings. And you want to take that shit out on somebody. You can't take that shit out on nobody but yourself. That's the problem with people. They put themselves in a predicament, but yet they want to blame other people for why they in the predicament they in. No, that's not how it works. That's not how things should work as a human. You should not take out your frustration of how you are as a person out on other people. Me personally, I didn't do shit to you. I'm talking my shit. Me, I don't know anything to be like, oh, he's a whatever. Like, I don't care. But it's like you talking your shit. Yeah, you are where you are. You can't do that. You can't talk your shit and don't have your shit together. That's the problem with you. You talk your shit, but you ain't got your shit together. But hey, you say you do so. You sit up here being proud that you made only $5 or $15 in the last hour to buy a burger or a sandwich or some ice cream. Yet you don't do nothing else. As long as I get my body filled with, the food and nutrition, I am good. But as far as my overall health, my sanity, my dignity, I don't care about that. But as long as I get a sandwich or two and some ice cream and some figs, I'm good. And some weed, I'm good. Because he, on the video, pulling out his weed stash and doing weed. Rolling up. He's doing that. I used to sell weed. I don't sell it no more. Okay. Should. I'm pretty sure if you sold weed again, you would probably make more money than you do panhandling. And then he want to go into the description of what panhandling is. I know what the fuck a panhandler do. They beg for money. They put their sign up. Then when people stop at the light, they walk down the median, or they sit on the corner, literally hold it up. And then when ain't no cars parked, they gotta put it down because ain't nobody looking, Then they looking, wandering, And then when they see a car coming, they hold it back up. I guess that is a lot of work, a lot of exercise. That is. Hey, I guess you doing some sort of hard labor, holding up a sign every 5 seconds or so. I should be more like him. Maybe I should want a man like him, because I see him doing a lot of shit that's gonna get him and whoever he be with far in life. Because if a woman ever gets to be with him, they should be the most luckiest woman ever. Y'all should be lucky. The next woman who he ever dates, y'all should be lucky that y'all with him. Because I wouldn't know. I don't know how it is to be with a man like that. Like, I'm curious, but I don't want to be with him, even though he seems like he want me to be invested in his life. That's the weird thing too. Look how he got mad. He got mad because I said in the video that I'm not trying to get to know him, and then I'm not trying to get with him. That's why he started yelling. See, I'm a good judge of character and how people react. When you react a certain way, it's based off of something that somebody said. That shit right there, ooh, that was angry. He said, "Leave me the fuck alone. Why you keep sending me voice clips?" That shit was so funny. Because he know that I never wanted you. That's the fucking crazy part. I never came at you on some, let me, date you. I was coming at you on some, let me be honest. It was like when you said to go on your Facebook and look at videos of you documenting your life. It was like, okay, well, damn, I just want to have a conversation. And when you kept pressing the issue of me going on your page to look at videos, I'm like, well, damn, no, I'm good. And then the attention talking about, you women are lazy. That should never ever come out your mouth again. To say that women are too lazy to go on your page to look at several variety of videos that you make or lives that you do to learn about you. Yet you begging for money. Don't ever come out your mouth and say that shit, because you sounding like a hypocrite. I can't let you continue to say that women are lazy because they don't want to look at your weak, whack ass content. Because that's what it is. It's a weak, whack ass content. It's weak because you ain't doing nothing else or talking about nothing else. It's whack because you ain't talking about nothing. Like, you're not talking about nothing. You just post that shit and that's it. You ain't really like talking about nothing. Nothing of substance. And then he go on my page again, but keeps talking. Went on my page to try to one up on me, talking about something. What do you have on your page? You ain't got nothing talking about nothing either, because I don't document my life on Facebook, stupid. Of course, I'm not gonna have no videos talking about anything because I don't document nothing that is about my life. I live my life outside of social media. If I post something on social media, it's just something just to post. But do I post to get likes and views? Hell fucking you do. Like, that's not all why people post stuff on their Facebook page or their social media just to get likes. Like, I don't even have that many friends. I have over 100 friends. Like, I don't even have up to 100 friends. 200 friends on my Facebook. So I don't need to post and get and expect people to like my stuff unless it's something that I really want someone to interact with me on. But it doesn't make a difference. Because I can advertise things that I do outside of social media. Okay. spread that foundation. First of all, I don't have that one lick of makeup on any of my pictures. That's the sad part about insecure people who want to try to judge, because you can't really. Because if you want to judge somebody, you should judge them on something that you know facts of, not just feelings about. You know, you can't articulate a fact about something because you don't have facts about your own goddamn life. She looks like she wears foundation. If she would have spread, like somebody was saying, if she would have spread her foundation, literally have not one piece of foundation or makeup for that matter. Never wore foundation a day in my life. Don't even know how to apply foundation. Like, that's the crazy part. I don't even know how to wear certain stuff as far as makeup. I put lip gloss on, maybe an eyeshadow every once in a blue moon, and that's it. Do I have to sit up here for an hour or so, patting my face? No, I don't. Literally, I do not. He thought he hit with that though. He really be talking about shit that he don't know nothing about. But he ain't got no. But yeah, he don't have nothing else to really say to me or about me other than what he assumed about me. That's it. He assumed shit, so that's all he gonna speak on. If that's all you gonna do is speak on something that you assumed, then that means you're not really a good judge of character.
Oh, that's it?
Cause you just saying shit just to say it. But again, like I said, you have nothing else. So. But continue. I keep telling you that. Continue to do what you do. It does not affect my life. It does not do anything for me. You giving me lessons on hand handling, and you used to be used to sell used to sell weed and all this stuff. You giving me life lessons as if I'm homeless like you. I'm not living the same way that you are living. I'm living the way I'm living. So, but he also likes to judge people on how they living. Yeah, I mean, I still don't get how you judging people on how they living. You living the way you living. You know, you talking about people working and shit, working a 9 to 5, paying taxes, all this shit. Again, you don't pay taxes. You don't work. So it's like, why do you care? Why is it a problem? Make it make sense. In your DMs, because you keep taking the DMs that I'm sending you and posting them on your page and talking about them. Like, do you not realize that that's why I'm in your DMs? You think I have to be in your DMs for the reasons that you want me to be in your DMs? Like, no. I tried to be in your DMs, and I asked, but you came at me with this bullshit. You posted my first, from the beginning, you started this, taking my message. I didn't even know he was doing this shit until he, kept saying, I need to look at his videos and see what he be talking about. And I went on his page one day, and I'm like, wait, hold up. That looked like messages that I sent him. And I'm like, wait, hold on. What? This dude is literally, that's when I first realized that this is what the fuck type of shit he do. And then, because it was the first one, so then I scrolled up, and I seen another interaction he has with someone else posted it on his social media. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Now I'm thinking, it sounds as though he likes to take his private, okay, messages that people sent him and make it public because he has nothing else to talk about but what people send him privately. That's his content, is making what he talks to. Well, he don't talk to me. He, like I said, it's just me having to say something through voice message for him to respond right on social media. But it seems as though with other people, because he made the situation with one of his brothers public by talking about that shit, and then it was another I want to say text messages that he would post with other people. He would post that on his social media. So now I'm like, now it seems though he takes what he does, or he takes private stuff, private information, interactions, and he posts them live. Yet he get mad privately, well, publicly, that someone's constantly harassing him, as he calls it. Are you not harassing people when you take conversations you have with them and post it on social media and go into a rant about it? Is that not being harassing? Is that not being, I don't know, I can't think of the word exactly, but you ain't being perfect on how you be handling the shit that you be doing with people. So how are you calling out harassment, yet you caused the harassment? Meaning, with me, you're posting it on your social media. You talking your shit, and you think that I'm supposed to just let you talk your shit, make false narratives about me because you insecure about yourself. So it's like, what? I'm harassing him now. You said I was harassing you the other day. You said I was defaming you. In order for me to defame someone, I have to make it public what defame it means is that I'm telling somebody something that's not true about you, and I have yet to do that. I have yet to go to somebody that you know, or even people in general, and say, well, he's this and he's that, and you're not really. But you, on the other hand, has Facebook Lives where you have said that I have no legs. Okay? Literally, you said that. That's defaming me as a person that has a disability who's in a wheelchair. That's defaming. So when I said that I could take you to court for it, you blew it up. And you're like, fine, you're going to take me to court. Then fine. You went off. Like, completely off. So it's like, really? You can talk, again, I'm going to say this again. You can talk your shit, but when somebody else talk their shit, if they want to, they wrong. They need to leave you the hell alone. Yeah, you're saying, leave me the hell alone. You're not trying to get to know me. I didn't say I wasn't trying to get to know you. I said I know enough about you to where what you think I should know about you, I don't need to know. Because you showing me who you are today. That's what I mean when I don't, like, come on now. I don't need to know what you want me to know. I know enough. You done shown it for the last couple damn days. So I'm not going to be saying, I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, I want to know him. When you're showing me who you are, sir. You're mad because I know who you are? Whoever you think I should know, or whoever you are, you think you are, and you think me, I'm supposed to know that person? I don't know. You keep talking about, oh, I need to look at videos from the past years or whatever. You not him today. So I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, let me go on his page and be like, oh, well yeah, he used to do this, and this is why he does that, and this. Like, you want me to understand why you are who you are today, even though the way you're acting today is very much relevant, more so relevant than what you were. Like, I don't get that. And why? It's like a cry for help. Like, I need someone to, understand that this is not how I always was, or always was. I had my shit together. I had things that I had going on. It's really like a cry for help that you're expressing right now. Because every 5 seconds is, you need to go back to the past. It's yeah. Sorry, but yeah. It's not important to me to know who you were in the past. It's not at all. It is not important to me. It might be important to you for women to know or people to know about who you were. But I know me personally, I don't care, because it's not who you are today. You're displaying obviously a whole different person than when you were back in the day. I mean, you talked about how you lived with this person and took care of this person, so clearly you speak on it. So I mean, why you constantly telling me to go and look at it? You expressing it in your current videos. Like, you're like, she's not talking about, how I used to do this. And why would I need to talk about what you do, regardless if it's from the past or present? I don't need to talk about that. That's your life. Why would I want to talk about what somebody's life is? It ain't got shit to do with Danielle. I'm good. Like, why would I sit up here and be like, well, yeah, y'all, who am I proving anything to? Your audience? You need me to be what? Your co-host? You need me to co-host your show to tell everybody about you, instead of you doing that on your own, which you have, clearly. But you need me to sit up here and what you need a woman's perspective about you? Is that what it is? Because ain't no woman, none of your sisters is doing it. None of your aunties, your grandmother that you stay talking about, none of them doing it. So you need me? I'm not related to you, sir. Hey, I don't owe no loyalty to you. And you don't owe nothing to me. So I don't understand why you expect me to sit up here and be like, oh yeah, he's X, Y, and Z. If you don't know how to express who you are in your videos yourself, I mean, stop being on social media then. I don't get that. Like, I'm gonna get mad at her because she's not going back to my old pictures and posts and seeing what I did back in the day when I was 30 and 40 and 20 and my teens. Yet you're pushing 45. Real stuff. You're over 40, sir. You're not 30. You're not 20 years old no more. You're 40. Like, come to reality of it. That you're 40, living on the street, begging for money. Clearly you're not content. Clearly you're still searching for something. And I don't know what the hell it is, and I don't care. Because I can't give it to you, what you're searching for. I can't, and I won't. I don't care to. But I don't care to look at old videos to see how you used to live. I clearly see today.
That's it? It's done? That's it? We got to the bottom yet? Or I actually have to tap them? To be honest, I don't even know where it stopped at. That one like it played that.
You teach me a lot. You been hustling, yo. You been hustling. You said you made $18 here, $18 there. You got a storage unit you gotta pay off, but you don't know because you got like $2 left from the money that you made earlier. You gonna stay on the strip with the sign up until dawn. Get that money. You ain't gotta worry about nobody bothering you. You ain't gotta worry about nobody harassing, but me, I guess. 'Cause you said I'm harassing you. But damn, you living a good life, yo. I'm definitely learning a lot about you. It's eye opening now that this man is hustled. He hustling to get that money. Even though he's gotta spend it as soon as he get it. The couple of dollars that he get, you know, you shouldn't be saying, I bought this, I bought that, and I only got $2. But I'm gonna make sure I be on that strip until the freaks come out at night. You know. You ain't gotta worry about nobody waking you up. But you got, you know, stress because, you know, you smoke 24/7. Anytime somebody smoke as much as you smoke, you stress, sir. Who told you? What? He said he not stressed. You smoke like a sailor. Literally. That means you're stressed the fuck out, sir. Okay? That means you need that in your system to get through whatever you're going through. So whoever told you you ain't stressed, they lied to you, sir. You got people lying to you now? That's sad. You shouldn't have people lying to you. To tell you you're not stressed even though you got a cigarette in your mouth all day, every day. But yeah, he making sure he get his weed, his cigs, his little snacks or whatever. But he got a storage unit on Wednesday that he got to pay. He say, I ain't worried about that right now. You know. Well, shit, if you ain't worried about that, ain't your shit gonna be out on the street? Wait, why you got your stuff in a storage unit? But you gotta pay that every month. You giving that money to the businesses, but yet you don't want to pay. You don't want to get a job. You don't want to pay taxes. You still putting money towards businesses, and you homeless? That's crazy. Why not just completely have your shit outside just to be outside, sir? Oh, you afraid your shit gonna get fucked up? Damn. Well, I guess you gotta still use some sort of resource. The ones that's important is storage units to make sure his shit don't get fucked up. The shit that he could be selling and making more than $30 with. You see how men like him don't know how to think? You mean to tell me, I said this in a message before, if I was homeless, right, and I barely be having any money to even pay a storage unit, you think all the shit that he got in his storage unit, got big ass, flat ass screen TVs that he says still work, got monitors, got this, got that. You mean to tell me I'm not gonna sell that shit to get me a couple of hundreds at a time? This man is okay with getting a couple of 10s and 20s and 5s and shit. He okay with that. He ain't trying to make big bucks at a time. He okay with making chump change. Well, damn. Cause that's what that is, chump change. That shit only gets you by for a minute, and he know that. Literally, that shit literally is getting him by each minute of the day. So at the end of the day, he ends up having nada, zilch, zero, donuts, not one, probably cent left, because you know he got weed bill, he got a cigarette bill, he got a storage bill. What else? Oh, he got a little snacks. Well, he got to buy a little food here and there bill. Damn, I wish I was living like that. Damn. I mean, technically, his shit cheaper than what I pay. And I ain't got nothing to worry about either. Me personally, you know. Because he's like, I ain't got nothing to worry about. I ain't got to worry about, you know, somebody bothering me. Somebody coming in my room. Do you think that people who have their own shit have people bothering them? I'm speak for myself. I ain't got that one person bothering me. I pay what I pay, my rent, my other bills, and I still got money. A couple of hundreds left in my account. But look at him. I should want to be like him. I should want to just drop all of what I'm paying. And, you know, working my business and jobs and be like, I want to live like this man. That's why he want me to look at his videos. Because he want me to sit up here and be like, I want to change my life. I want to be like him. I want to be like Mike. Let me go back. I ain't finished looking at your live just now. But it was very in depth, You explaining exactly your day to day. You was like, what? If I'm not mistaken, you were like, I've been homeless for the last 5 years. You said, damn, you've been doing begging for donations for 5 years. You've been only making chump change for 5 years. Woo. But you be broke though. How you been homeless all this time and you still be broke? You be broke every time you make money. That's sad. How you always broke every time you make money. Ain't the whole point of making money is to keep the money? I thought that's what the whole point was. But you got so many bills that, damn, I guess you can't keep money in your pocket. Because you got cigarette bill, weed bill, storage unit bill, sign. Make your sign up. You about to make a new, fresh one. Why you gotta make a fresh one? Why can't you get what you used to say? Oh, because you want people to, be, know that you're versatile with the, the bagging. You want them to be like, oh, well, at least he, coming up with some new material. Damn. That sounds like a lot of hard labor. Because you know how you said in your message to me that I don't like hard work. That sounds like hard work to me. Writing new signs up every 5 seconds. Damn. I wish I lived like that. I swear, your hard work, I wish I had that shit. Because I never even thought about even doing that shit. Because the way I consider hard work is something you get when you do hard work the way that most people do. You get a grand prize for it, but you get the bare minimum, which is a couple of dollars here and there. Again, he don't get it. I thought he was getting money every hour. I really did, y'all. I thought he was getting money every hour. This dude only get a couple of dollars every few hours. But the funny part about it is he don't know when the money is going to ever be given, because the majority of the people that he think that's going to stop and hand him the money ain't going to do it. If I was in a car and I rolled past his ass, he probably think because he seen how I looked before, he probably think I'll stop and give him money. I would never. I would never give you money because of the way you act. Based on me already knowing who you are, I would never give you money. You don't deserve it. You do not deserve people giving their hard-earned money to you based on how you act. Now, the people that's giving you money, they don't know you like that. They don't, and that's why the people that do know you ain't helping your ass, because they know how much of a person you're acting. How much of a immature person you're acting, because you are immature. Like, for real. That's why no one that you personally know is sitting up here giving you money. You gotta depend on the people that don't know you. That's how it is with the homeless. They gotta depend on people because, depending on why they homeless, they gotta depend on the strangers. Ain't nobody else gonna help them. Their own family won't. If your own family or friends ain't helping you, your own family and your own people that you know personally ain't helping you, that's sad. That you gotta take it to the street and get help from those people, and you barely, like I said, barely get that help. Even the people that don't know you is barely helping your ass. For you to be talking the shit that you be talking, why you gotta go in the bathroom to roll up? Why you can't do it outside, sir? Why you can't do it out in the open? Are you afraid somebody might take your shit? Yeah, that shit is funny. I'm learning though. I'm learning. And then you was like telling somebody that you owe them $10. Damn, you homeless and broke and you still owe people money. That's a lot. I don't. Wow, that's a lot from a person that says that he don't have nothing to worry about and he's not stressed. You owing people money? Damn. That's crazy. But I'm not stressed though. I gotta owe people money even though I'm homeless and I don't even have any money. Like, how you owing people? You ain't got no money. Yo, that shit funny. Oh, it's funny how you still talking about me. It's funny how your dumbass wanna still talk about me in every message. Now he talking, yeah, I was telling this broad about this woman that I met on Facebook dating and how I call her lazy because she don't want to do the work. Like, you still talking about me. Yo, you talking about I'm obsessed. Yo, he still making his laughs about me. Yo, I'm smart, sir. So when I look at your dumbass stuff that you're talking about and you want to talk about, oh, I'm telling this girl, you know, why she being lazy. I know you're specifically talking about me. Yo, you are obsessed with me. I get it. You are in love with me at this point. It's okay. You're not the first. You won't be the last. Like, now he said, yeah, I was talking to this finance girl, you know, and why would you speak? First of all, I think it's so fucking dumb for a person to sit up here and be talking about somebody else that they don't like, to someone else. Why is you mentioning me at all to another female? If you think that female look good and shit, get with that girl. Try to get her to like you and like your content and look at your videos from years ago. Why is the first thing you saw to her is about what the hell what you said to me? Yo, you're delusional. I can't believe I was not expecting that. I'm like, wait, I'm thinking I'm just gonna watch you roll up. And he started talking about that shit. I gotta finish. I gotta listen to the rest because, yo, that shit funny. He said, yeah, I was talking to this girl and I was telling her about this girl I was talking to on Facebook dating and I was telling her how she lazy because she said she don't want to look at what I post. Wait, what? Yo, you're delusional. So if you asked her that question, what was her answer? Did she say yes or did she say no? Like, what? You ain't telling me that you not giving me, like, you not saying that she's answered, like, saying, like, okay, you said, oh, well, I asked her, if I sent her my profile so she can, look at videos of me and my life, would she, so she can get to know me? Did she give you a yes or no to that question, sir? You love talking about shit and don't finish what the fuck you talking about. That's why I know you be lying. I know you be lying. Because ain't no way a woman is going to sit up here and say, yeah, I'm going to go on your Facebook and I'm going to learn something about you instead of you telling me something about you at that moment. Ain't no way. Unless y'all are like, y'all can't talk on the phone or some shit like that. But ain't no woman going to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to just go on your social media and learn about you. Ain't no woman going to do that. So whoever's, if they say that, they lying to you. Easy. So as long as she wanna fuck, you'll fuck her, but you ain't gonna take a bath before you fuck her? Damn, that's disgusting, yo. That's weird. That's disgusting as fuck. So you'll fuck women, but you wouldn't take a bath before you fuck them. As long as you know that she wanna fuck, you'll fuck. But you're not gonna take a bath. That's not gonna be your priority. Wow. Yeah, I'm learning a lot of shit right now, yo. Like, what the fuck? Yo, he said, oh yeah, when she found out that I could put it down, she ain't care about the taking the bad part. Like, what? Yo, you're funny. That's what I'm saying. You be funny. Your content is actually humor. You very much humoring me right now, because I'm like, what? Hey, you go from this story to that story, this story, that story, and what? God damn. I'm thinking you go finish talking about telling a woman about me and how I didn't go on your page to look at your videos, and now you talking about a woman wanting to fuck with you and have sex with you, but then, or that she rather fuck you, or no, wait, let me make sure I say it right. She knew that you knew how to fuck, but she didn't care that you took a bath. Cause why are we mentioning you taking a bath though? Like, you should be taking a bath, sir. So you don't take baths? Ew. You definitely should be talking your shit then, cause you don't take baths. This man talking his shit, but don't take baths, y'all. That don't make sense to me. If you don't keep your hygiene up, how you talking all that shit? And you can tell you don't take care of yourself. Cause look at your teeth. You keep smoking and smoking and smoking, and eventually by the end of this year, you ain't gonna have no teeth in your mouth. But you don't care about that. You smiling and shit, giggling. You should be concentrating on your teeth, making sure that shit is okay. You ain't gonna be satisfied till you have some gingivitis and some type of disease in your mouth, especially with the fact that you smoking. You already fucking up your lungs because you smoke like a sailor. It's like he's smoking from cigarettes to weed. Cigarettes to weed. He's a junkie, literally. You ain't even no bum. I'm gonna call you a junkie because you smoke 24/7. All you do.
I'm here.
But that show's funny. Watch you make content about you bashing women. I never bashed a man. You went on my profile, didn't you?
Yeah.
You ain't never seen me say nothing negative about a black man. You are one person, and you're using me to make yourself look good. But you ain't looking good, sir.
Okay.
Stop trying to make me your problem. Stop it. Stop putting out that narrative, which ain't nobody listening to, that I'm making you out to be this person that you are actually displaying. You're displaying the person that you are. You are displaying this person. I ain't doing shit. I don't fucking know you at like that. I'm only knowing you from social media. That's the thing. But it sounds like you want to be part of the society that gets mad because someone is saying something about you and using it as a form of generalization by saying we're bashing black men. You're not the black men that people should be respecting. And I'm talking about people. I ain't talking about men. I mean, just women. People should respect, because you don't respect people. You don't respect nobody. It's funny how motherfuckers who don't respect no one want respect. That's not how it works. Regardless if you are a man or a female, you don't respect people, you're not going to get it back. Learn what respect is, sir, before you try to come up with this narrative that women are trying to disrespect you. If you're not respecting people, or yourself for that matter, you're not going to get respect, and you should see that. I've been talking to you not even a whole month yet, and you got so much hatred towards me as if I personally did some shit to you, and I have not once did not one thing to your ass. All I said is that you are homeless. You sit out in the public, you know, expressing your hatred towards women. All the videos that you have sent me is your hatred towards women in general. You would never see me talk about men and saying men are this and that and da da da. The men that I talk about, I'm not talking about them in a negative light, because they're not negative. They're positive men. I surround myself around positive men. I got brothers. You talk about how you got sisters, I got brothers. And I respect all of my brothers. Even men that aren't my brothers, that respect me, I respect them. If I respect them, they respect me. You have not respected me. You calling me crippled and calling me out my name from the start. You getting mad at me because I don't want to go on your page and look at what you document and throwing tantrums and saying women are lazy. You started the disrespect. Again, you don't want to get disrespect, don't disrespect. That's how it should go. You should know that from your family doing this shit. Your family, you don't fuck with, right? And I'm pretty sure you don't fuck with them because you feel like they disrespected you. See? See how it follows you? You are the problem. Stop using other people as them being the problem when you're the problem. If you got all these issues with people, especially people you're just meeting, don't you think that you're the problem? Because there ain't not one person in my life has a problem with me. Not one person that I know personally that I've known for months, years, decades, that I have a problem with. at all. Because I get along with any and everybody. But you're not going to disrespect me. I don't care if you're a female or male. You're not going to disrespect me. And when you're disrespectful, you're going to get disrespect. And you're mad at that. Oh well. You want everybody to change around you. You want everybody to sit up here and look at you a certain way. But you're not acting like that person. That's what I'm saying. You can't expect somebody to treat you a certain way when you're not even acting that way. And you're not even respecting yourself in that way. It ain't going to work that way, sir. You should know that at 40 plus years old. Trust me, you should be more wiser to know that. You talking about something, I don't want to be with a wise man. You're not wise to me. And it's okay for me to feel that way. It's okay for me to feel like I don't think you're a wise man for me. Maybe another female, and the funny part about it is you stay bragging about all the females that you've been with, but yet the women that you say that you talk to ain't talking to you no more. Because if they were talking to you, you would not be complaining about other women. Don't you see how that doesn't make sense? Like, you want to praise a lot of these other women about how they understand you or whatever the case may be, but yet, this is how you act. Still. So, you need to reevaluate your life. And until you do that, yeah, you gonna keep complaining. And this shit is funny. People gonna keep making a mockery of your ass. That's exactly what I'm gonna continue to do. Make a mockery of your ass. You wanna keep referencing your problem with me? Keep doing it. Keep doing it, because I don't have a problem with you. I don't fucking know you. I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna respect you just because you think I'm supposed to, because you wanna say I'm a man. Men who are men don't say, oh, she doesn't respect me. No man does that. No real man, that is going to go around talking about a woman disrespecting them. Ain't no way in hell. So keep on. It's entertaining. No money every month to pay rent. I'm confused. What are you doing to help them? Oh, you helped. Past tense. He wants me to know that he helped women past tense. I keep forgetting. But you're not helping them today, so I don't give a fuck. I don't care in general. But I don't give a fuck that you're, because you're not helping them today. Like, you homeless today. Again, stop making what you did in the past relevant today, because it's not relevant. It's not something you're going through today. Ugh. Fucking weirdo. You want to take yourself to the negative. At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck about you helping women get financially freed when you're not financially freed. You sitting here gotta ask for money every hour on the hour and only getting chump change. That's not being financially fucking free, stupid. That's being desperate. You're delusional still. That's the funny part, because you know you delusional, but yet you want to keep talking highly into this delusion. Oh, she don't want to know that I've helped a woman be financially free. But yet, the person that helped the woman become financially free is struggling. You were just earlier on that video talking about, oh, I gotta pay a storage unit by Thursday, or no, Wednesday. If you financially free, why are you paying a storage unit every month, every 2 weeks, whatever? Why are you paying a storage unit, sir? If I was financially free, I would not have to pay rent. I would not have to pay phone bill. I would not have to pay a storage unit. I wouldn't have to pay a cable bill. I wouldn't have to pay not a damn thing. Whenever I get money, I can splurge and do what the fuck I want. And I ain't gotta worry about where my next dollar is coming from. I ain't gotta worry about if somebody's gonna give it to me, because I know it's gonna come. You gotta sit up there and take that shit on the chin. That not everybody that ride past you is gonna hand you a couple of dollars. You literally said that shit in the beginning of that video. I've only made $50. I'm good. I've eaten for the day. You've eaten for the day because ain't nobody giving you money just to give you money, like off, like that, constantly. You don't know when somebody's gonna give you a couple of dollars. That's the problem. You gotta sit up here. You gotta sit up there and go in the corner or whatever on the street and be like, damn, I'm hold up the sign. Just like you just said, I gotta make a new sign. So you gotta make a new sign every so often, because you know that the signs that you've already made ain't getting you nowhere. So therefore, you got to come up with something new to say. But that probably ain't gonna work either, because then you're gonna still complain about, well, I've only made $16. Well, I made $15 this morning, and then, oh, I just made $15 now. Oh, that's $30. But I'm gonna spend that on money. I mean, on food. I'm gonna spend that on some weed and some cigarettes. But I got a storage unit that I paid. You know, what, 2 days or whatever. Like, what? Yeah. He said, I hope the woman become financially stable or financially free. Yeah, I'm living on the street. I'm living on the streets begging. She doesn't want to look at how I used to do that stuff. She just want to be stuck on the negative. I mean, you clearly know that you're being negative, and that's sad. You keep saying, I'm concentrating on the negative. What's negative? Please enlighten me on what's negative. Because I don't look at what you're doing as negative. Clearly you do. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. But you saying that what you're doing is negative, obviously. And that's sad that you're really... I mean, it's sad, but it's also a good thing that you're acknowledging that where you're living today is a negative thing. That's a good thing to acknowledge. I'm glad you acknowledge something about yourself of today. Because you're like constantly saying, she want to focus on the negative. What's negative? Please tell me what's negative, sir. Oh, I forgot. You don't even talk to me. I forgot. I don't know why I'm asking questions. Yet, he doesn't answer them. But he said, I'm trying to, in almost all of his videos, he's constantly saying, I'm focusing on the negative. You're constantly focusing on the negative. So you're being negative today? Damn. No wonder why you're so angry. Yeah. Just trying to compare me to your sisters and saying, oh, well, you acting like my sister. I'm not your sister, though. Like, stop doing that. Like, what? But it's sad how you gotta keep saying, well, she's actually like my sisters, my sisters, my sisters, my sisters. Are you mad at your sisters? Damn, you mad at me, which I don't know why, because I ain't never did shit personally to your dumb ass. You mad at me, you're mad at your sisters, and you're mad at your mama. And your mama sounds like she a lost cause, like you, right? So you get it from her, being a lost cause? Because every time you reference your mother as, well, you know, my mother, she is who she is, basically. Every time you mention your mama is, well, you know, she's my mother, and, you know, you can't do anything about that. Well, it sounds like you, sir. You sound like you have taken after your mother. And most men do. You know, most men, they end up acting like their mothers. It's almost like you still need your mother. It's like you're crying out for your mother. It's like, oh, she's acting like this, and I don't understand why. Like, she's just, oh my goodness, but, you know, that's my mother. Like, it's understandable of how your mother's been acting, right? But you talking shit about women in general and your sisters, and, well, they're angry women, and they're, you know, they're beautiful black women, but they're just angry and bitter and this and that. But my mom, you know, she's exempt from that because she's my mom. Like, what? Yeah. Your mama is out of sight, out of mind. She's out of your mind. How is she out of your mind when all you do is talk about your mama and your sisters and me? You love saying somebody's out of, you want to say somebody's out of sight, out of mind, but you stay making them relevant. If somebody was out of sight and out of mind for me, I'm not going to bring them up ever again. I'm going to move past it, like you just said. I'm going to move around it. But you stay talking about your sisters. You stay talking about your mama. You stay talking about your daddy. You talk about, so basically your daddy was a punk like you. I
ain't gonna pay none of that no more.
I see where you took after. Damn. Because you love referencing your daddy as, oh, my daddy ain't do nothing. But damn, your daddy was a punk? Was he outside smoking weed 24/7? Begging for money? Was he doing that? Or was he with his wife? Because you said your parents were married. Was he with his wife, taking care of the household, taking care of his family, taking care of his kids? Like, what? You talking about something? You got a step parent, a stepmother? I mean, obviously he knew how to take care of his family. He had a biological family and a a stepwife. I mean, another wife. Did he have stepchildren too? So he had stepchildren probably, and then he had his own children, biological children. So your dad actually was being a man. Well, wait, why you haven't learned the skill of being a man from him? Now, I'm confused. Why are you so different from your dad? Who do you act like, your mama? Because that's what it sounds like. You sound like you act like your mama. Are you a mama's boy? That's what it is. He a mama's boy. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with it. There's a lot of men that's out here, they're mama's boys, so they, they defend their moms, and they're like, mom was mom. That's what it was. That's what it sounds like. You're a mom's boy. While your dad was out here probably doing some shit, your mama probably was still talking shit, probably, being in her feelings, mad. No matter what he did, she still was complaining about it. She probably was taking her anger out on every man. She probably took her anger out on your ass. That's what it sounds like. Your sisters definitely took their anger out on you, because you talk about that you got your ribs broken by one of them and how you got your dick almost cut off. So, hey, I see why you mad at them. But I'm gonna say, I ain't never did shit to you, and you definitely taking your anger out on me. I ain't never had no man take their anger out on me as much as you've been doing for the last couple of days. I ain't never had no man take their anger out on me, and I ain't even do shit personally to their ass. All I'm doing is giving them what the fuck they giving me, and they mad. Yo, you gonna definitely be mad when you get back on Facebook, all these messages I just sent. I mean, I'm watching your video, so I'm just giving you some, some feedback on your videos. Since you said I don't want to look at your videos, I don't want to see what how you are, and what made you who you are. I see. Your daddy was a little punk. Your mama, she was mean. Your sisters was mean, and now you living the good life of not paying bills because you ain't got to worry about somebody bothering you. You ain't got to worry about somebody coming in your room because your sister used to harass you. I mean, I'm learning, sir, but you ain't gonna be satisfied. Like I said, you a little picky. You a little choicy. For a motherfucker that's asking for someone to look at his profile, you being a little motherfucking picky at this point, and that shit is crazy. You can't be picky. You can't be picky of things that you want people to know about you if what you're posting is pretty much all of you. It's not people's fault that they picking what they want to pick from your shit. That's how people do. So I'm picking the important things. I'm learning a lot. I feel like the things that I've learned are very important. You've helped people, women specifically, paying your rent. You've done a lot of shit for women. I've learned that about you. Okay. Again, you want me to learn that about you, and now what? I'm still stuck on the next thing that's supposed to happen after me learning that you have taken care of women. I'm confused. What is supposed to be next? Because I assume the shit that you want me to learn about you regarding women is for a valid reason, like of substance. You don't want me to just know that you take care of women just because why are you proving that to me if it's not for a reason? But it got to be a reason why you want to prove that to me. I don't know. Because there's no way in hell that a man's going to tell me, well, go and look at my profile page and see how I used to take care of women and pay bills. There's no reason for you to just want me to do that just for the hell of it. There's no way in hell. But, I don't know. You said on this recent one 16 minutes ago, Jezebel won't comprehend this one, but we gotta keep rolling just on two wheels. You better make sure that the other wheel, you better make sure that one wheel stays, good, because the other one, you're only gonna have. I mean, it's better than having. I would rather have 6 wheels than 4 or 2 wheels. I mean, because if one of your wheels fuck up, you ain't got nothing else to go on. Like, really. And if they steal your shit, you definitely ain't got shit else. So, I mean, what? Don't be talking about my 6 wheels. You a hater. Stop being a hater, yo. Yo, dad, like that your mama was a strong, independent black woman. What happened? Why did he leave her to get married to somebody else? I'm so confused. Because if I'm not mistaken, you said you have a stepmother, right? So your dad left your mama to be with another woman. But she was a strong black woman, right? said, well, that's one thing my dad liked about my mother. She was a strong black woman. Why did he leave her then? To go be with somebody else? Like, what? Your mama cheated on your daddy? Damn. But you, wait, hold on. You went from saying, well, she never cheated on my daddy, but then gonna say, oh, well, the only time she ever cheated. Wait, that's what I'm saying. You can't keep your story together. If you want to tell the story, you gotta tell the truth story, like, throughout. Like, you can't go back and say, oh, my mama never cheated on my daddy. But when she did cheat on him, the only time she cheated on him is when, like, what? That's, you're the hypocrite. Yo, I swear, your shit be funny, because he be, this is what you want me to learn. I felt like this is who you always been for the last, you said 3 years you want me to go back? Yo, this is who you want me to do. Yeah, that's funny. Really? You're not gonna go all the way into your parents' business. You already did. You done told so much in that little bit of time. Like, you can't say, oh, I can't go all the way into my parents' business. That's all you do is talk about your parents and how what happened with them is what happened. Like, what? Wow. If your daddy allowed your mother to be free and be herself, why the fuck don't you do that? Why every time you say something to me, it's you sitting here telling me that I'm acting this way and that way and this way. You went on my page the other day and critiqued how I look and critiqued everything, but yet, oh, well, my dad allowed my mother to express herself and be who she is. So what happened to you? Why didn't you learn that? That don't make sense. If your daddy taught your mama, if your daddy did that with your mother, why aren't you doing that with other women? Why are you sitting here judging women on things that you don't like about them? Because they not kissing your ass, basically. Make that make sense, sir. The fuck? He did not just say, well, my dad, he allowed my mother to be who she is. He allowed her to be free. Is that why he left her and got married to another person or had children with another person? Because again, you said you have a step sibling. Or no, you said you have a stepmother or some shit like that. So if you got a step parent, that means your daddy went out and got with another person. But it's, okay. So if you tried that technique on women and it didn't work, why not go for the women that it worked on then, dumbass? Again, this is just an excuse to complain about women. If you claiming that the way your dad loved your mother is how you love women, but it didn't work out, whose problem is that? Is that the women problem or is that a you problem? Because clearly you don't know how to love. You telling me all the women that you love, you mean to tell me it didn't work out because they didn't accept your love? It was just they didn't want your love and all this stuff. So why wouldn't your next option be to love the women that accepted it? Because ain't no way at 40 plus years old, all the women you've loved didn't accept you. It ain't no way in hell. You're older than me. You've been in more relationships probably than I have. And you're telling me all the women that you've loved and been in relationships with have not accepted your love and your respect and your generosity and all the things that you come with as a man. Interesting. Someone got married to another woman, right? Oh, it's okay for the woman. She's supposed to never be with another man, but she can lust over him. But if she goes and she ends up in a relationship with another man, then she's a hoe and stuff? Is that where you're getting at? Because when your daddy did it, I'm pretty sure you're commending your dad. Or are you okay? Are you, satisfied with the fact that your daddy left your mama to be with another man? To be with another woman, I'm sorry. Are you okay with the fact that your daddy left your mama to be with another woman? And not only that, married her. Because you said that's your stepmother. Interesting. Oh, damn. No wonder why you homeless. This motherfucker got put the fuck out. I I thought he was homeless because he chose to be homeless. This motherfucker got put out, y'all. What? You're right. I've learned a lot about your ass. I'm learning a lot. He said his mama put him out. Wow. I should have known that you got put out. I knew it, but I didn't want to speak on it because, you know, you have your terminology of what you think it is. You know, you say you're asking for donations and shit. You call it that instead of saying that you're begging for money because you got to put signs up there. You know what donation is, by the way? Because you saying you asking for donations. When you ask for donations, that means you're promoting something to get it. You're not promoting nothing. You're begging, sir. Especially when you got to make different signs every 5 seconds. That's begging. But okay. No wonder why he's so angry. He got put out. Damn. But that's what it is. You want women to talk sweet to you so you can put it down on them, so you can give them some. Wow. Yo, he really said that. He said, well, the only time she talks sweet to him is, you know, when he about to put it down on him. I mean, on her. So women supposed to talk sweet and nice to your ass so you can put it on them? I mean, but how, sir? How you gonna put it down on women and you ain't? I don't know. You just ain't got your shit together. I don't know. You saying that one of your siblings that got married and take heed of what your parents were showing. Did you take heed of what your parents were showing? You not even in a relationship right now. You done live with women after women seem like in the head all them take care of you. So it seem like you ain't take heed. You the pot that's calling the kettle delusional because, I just had to stop that video on that one. He said, hey, one of my siblings, you know, they got married, but they didn't take heed of my parents' relationship. What? Did you? You love talking down on your siblings, yo. It's so funny because I'm pretty sure all of your siblings have something of substance going on in their life. I'm pretty sure your siblings is not crying out on the internet, on social media, on Facebook. So it's like, why do you talk so much shit about your family when they doing better than you? That's crazy, yo. It's always the ones that's going to talk shit about somebody and they doing worse than the others. You can't do that. You can't talk so much shit about other people and your shit ain't together. It just doesn't work like that. You're not getting your blessings doing shit like that. But I guess you said you is. Every time you say, thank God and hallelujah and praise Lord and this, that, that, I'm pretty sure you think that's giving you a blessing by saying that, by calling out God and, you know, hallelujah and all that stuff. You think that you're getting blessed. Okay, I guess. If that's your way of getting blessed, continue. Saying your sister only got married once and she ain't doing it again. Did you ever get married? Have you ever been married at all? Why are you speaking on someone being married and not being married when you've never been married? You've never had children. Obviously, you've never been in a long-term relationship with nobody. You stay talking shit. That's what I'm saying. You a shit talker. That's what you start shit. You talk shit. That's all you is about. All you are about is just shit. That's what your life consists of. Just talking and being about shit. And if that's what you want to live by, being a shit talker, then okay. I'm understanding that now. Because the shit that you keep talking is not really conducive to your life or what you have going on. Talking about your family and they being married and not married and this, that, and third is not conducive to you. Because you not none of that. You don't hold up no candle to those people. So it's like, why are you talking so much shit about it? It's funny how people want to talk so much shit. Like I said on the last video or message, they want to talk so much shit about somebody else's life. But look how they are currently living. If you see how they living, guess what? They gonna be living worse than that person. Like, you are the epitome of that person that's doing that. You're sitting up here, homeless on the street, begging for money, talking about, oh, well, my sister, she done been married once, you know, she ain't gonna do that again. As if it's a bad thing that she wasn't even married, or is as if it's a bad thing that she's divorced, and you have never been married or divorced. And then you want to talk about your other kids and situation of that, when you don't even have kids of your own to talk about. It don't make sense how much shit talking you do. It don't make no sense to talk as much shit as you talk. And yeah, you mad at me because I keep sending you messages because you be talking shit. And I told you, let's talk shit. If you want to talk shit, let's talk shit. You post your shit, your life on social media, and this is what's going to happen. You're not going to get everybody that's going to be looking at your shit like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. You clearly want some interaction, so I'm giving you your interaction that you're looking for. You know, conversation, you know, dialogue. Stimulating, that is, right? Remember you said, she doesn't even want to have a stimulating conversation. I am. It's just the person that I'm talking to about the topics that they're posting on their page, they too scared to have a, you know, in person conversation, right? Personal. Like, they not trying to actually be on some grown person energy. Because again, you the one who's want to throw in the, you know, me saying something about having a stimulating conversation, and I am. I'm having one right now with you. Yet, once you get in your feelings about what I'm sending you, and that's another thing. You get mad over stuff that I'm sending you as if what I'm sending you is some disrespectful shit. No, it ain't. It's being real. I'm giving you what you giving me. You giving me your energy. I'm giving it back to you. But you just can't handle it, and it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. No way in hell you saying that the firstborn of your siblings is doing a lot better than you. When the way you act, the way you be talking shit, you acting like you doing better than everybody. That's the crazy part. Somebody's doing better than you? What? Wow. Oh, but it's only the firstborn. So, let me get this straight. The one that you was just saying about being married and divorced, they not doing better than you? How? Are they homeless begging for money? Because I don't think, I mean, I think that's worse than anything. Having to beg for money. But they not doing better than you? Okay. Wait, are they in a psych ward of some sort? Like, what the hell? What would be worse than doing what you're doing? That they're doing? I can imagine. What could be worse that a person could do that's worse than what he's doing? You don't think what he's doing is bad? Or you know, the bottom of the barrel, begging for money? You're not even in a homeless shelter. I can think you was in a homeless shelter, knowing that you are homeless. But you're not even in a homeless shelter getting sheltered. You're begging for money. Literally, that's what it is. He's begging for money just to get a couple of dollars so he can buy his weed and his cigarettes and his little snacks that he get. That's it. Like, he ain't getting money to actually invest in and save and do something of substance, but yet he has a sibling that he's doing better than that he said. Interesting. No way in hell a woman has done stuff that you've never done before. Ain't no way in hell a woman has. A woman? You telling me a woman, a black woman specifically, has done more and better than you? Yeah, you talk shit about black women? What? I thought black women specifically won't shit, right? You know, you talk to me crazy and tell me how black women this, black women that. But a black woman that's what? Oh, because she related to you? Oh, she's done better than me. I can say that, she's done better. What? Well, good thing you admit that shit. That's good to admit that a black woman can do better than you. No matter if she's related to you or not. It's good for you to admit that. Commending her for having her own house and being a grandmother and taking care of her grandkids, yet you don't have your own place. You're not a granddaddy. And none of that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you praising her. That's good. Because I didn't think you had that in you. Honestly, because you so negative. I didn't think he'd even give other people props. But he's giving his older sister props and saying how she, you know, got her own shit, basically. And how she got her own place. But he's in here doing and random women faces that, oh, yeah, I want to be independent. Yeah, I want to be this. But ain't she independent? Oh, because she your, oh, is it because she your sister? So it's excusable when it's somebody that you're related to. But when it's a random woman and you feel that way about, like, or even though I never expressed that I was, independent, whatever. But if I wasn't say I'm independent, then it's a negative thing. See how delusional you are? It's a positive thing when it comes to who you want it to be positive to certain people. You're like, all right, you want to be independent. You don't want to depend on a man. Yeah, you got a sister. I'm pretty sure you got sisters that don't depend on a man. I'm pretty sure none of your sisters depend on that one man. Not one man. But you on here constantly talking about women and how women don't like black men, and how, oh, Western women, this and that. A hypocrite. Oh, the hypocrisy that still exudes in you is, oh my gosh. Your sister got all these great things that's happening with her. Why haven't you learned from her? Being that she's your older sister, why haven't you learned anything from her? You said you said she got her bachelor's degree and all this good stuff, but yet you ain't learned nothing from her? You praising this woman, which is good. I'm surprised, like I said, that you praising
I gotta take a break, y'all. Cause seriously, oh my Lord, seriously. I gotta take a break. I can't just sit through all of this. Cause the way she be twisting the script, y'all. I'd be surprised if anybody stayed up here this long to hear this far. Like, for real. Like, y'all hear the stuff she say? I be damn. I thought about responding to some of it. And then I started catching on that, that ain't gonna do no good. Even if she's on another fake page, listening and then trying to do her thing on, I don't care, man. I'm not taking her off the block list. I will not take her off the block list. I have 3 sisters, and I can put all of them together and tell you right now. Even though I was put all of my sisters together on a bad day, they was never ever that terrible of liars. They weren't such extreme gaslighters. Like, she's talking all this stuff. She's looking at the videos where you can hear me clearly speaking, and still, she done changed up my whole narrative. I mean, y'all got to go and look at the actual videos she called herself commenting on. You ain't gotta dig too deep, cause she ain't go that far. Anytime I posted something, she tried to just, as you can tell, since June 5th. You ain't not going no further back than June 5th, because she ain't going back further than, I doubt even she even went to June 4th. But she look at 2-3 hours of footage out of the 10 years I done posted online. And she know the whole thing. She saw 2 snowflakes at the top of the iceberg, and she know how big the iceberg is from 2 flakes she seen on the top. She can tell you how much of the iceberg under water. Even though she ain't even got near the water, she's on the top of the iceberg. Look at the top 2 snowflakes. And she know the rest of the berg. Oh, Lord. Like, man, shit, I gotta take a break, man. I really do. Cause, like, I don't know. I don't know if I can tolerate much more of this, cause, like, I thought I knew some terrible liars in my day. And, man, she is lonely. I really do pity this fool. I'll tell you that. I might have to get a room. I might have to get a room or come outside. Cause I be damn. I thought I knew some people a lot. I thought I was related to some terrible lives. This girl, in the family, see this? They gonna go walk up to the family line and say, yo, you thought you were bad until you saw this chick. Like, at least your lives were somewhat believable. It wasn't like you turned the whole truth on his head. This is atrocious love. She trying to make everything I say out loud. So I just blatantly lying. From one detail and twist it all the way to something it ain't. Like, she was talking too hard during the video to hear anything. The video was saying anything. So she heard one or two words that confirmed her bias. And then she just started jawing off something else. She ended up thorough investigation. So when I told her in the initial chat, you ain't looking for stimulating conversation. You're looking for a debate. And all that stuff she said, like everything she done seen, she want to say something directly the opposite of it. I ain't never seen gaslighting like this in my life. I'm actually scared to light up a cigarette. I'm afraid all this gaslighting I just listen to, man, I might leave a crater the size of the moon. If I light anything, if I light a match, if I accidentally kick something too hard in this spark, I think, man, I'm about to take out half of the planet. But I ain't never, ever in my life heard somebody straight twist up a story. Like, she ain't even let you hear me talk in the background no more. Like, she's just straight lying. I ain't never know somebody could lie that atrociously. Man, oh yeah, I can't wait for the next family cookout, get together, whatever. We gonna have a field fucking day on this shit. Cause god damn. This bitch is like, it's almost unfucking believable. I really can't even believe in my damn self. If somebody could tell lies that atrocious. It's like she's intentionally, deliberately trying her best to get somebody to go off the deep end. She's trying so hard to jerk some kind of emotional reaction. Yeah, I didn't cut my feelings off. I really had to cut my feelings off. Because, like, for real, the way she was trying to jump at him so hard, and they can't do nothing but cut him off. Because she trying her best, her bestest. And I gotta say that. She damn sure trying her bestest to try to get somebody to get stupid with her. She going to her extreme limits of stupid, trying to provoke a nigga to get stupid with her. I ain't getting that stupid with her. But I want y'all to hear the type of harassment she tried to, like, for real. It don't make no sense. Tell you that, man. Never heard somebody lie so atrociously. Atrociously. Not fiercely, but atrociously. Atrociously. I gotta say it like that. can't believe it.
And I'm not in that space, I would be looking at them like, damn, man, I need to get my shit together. Damn, man, I need to, figure out why am I in this predicament while they out here getting associate's degrees and having their own place and this and third. I have siblings.
Why the hell ain't they interacting with you?
I look at a couple of my siblings like I commend them.
Why haven't they came in and entertained you so you stop embarrassing the family like this?
Men, because I got all brothers.
Why ain't they visit you in the last 5 days? Why haven't they kept you occupied longer than this? You got siblings? If I done ran my siblings off for not taking their bullshit, you damn sure lied so hard on your siblings, I don't even think they want to be in the same city as you. This is some shit. This girl, oh my God. Just listening to her. And you can tell she ain't got nobody. The way she trying to dig in on the homeless people. If my shit is supposed to be bottom of the bucket and you doing so fine, why would you spend so many minutes? This is almost an hour and a half now, going on 2 hours. If I'm so beneath you and all of this and not worthy of your time, how you put 90 minutes of trying to piss me off?
And I always talk shit about men and say, well, men ain't shit, men ain't this. Like I said,
what the hell you doing about now?
They just ain't shit. But I'm not going around saying, well, black men this and black men that and black men don't do this. No. I don't speak negative to some people unless they do it to me. You speak negative to me or towards me, then guess what? You're gonna say
what the fuck are you talking about?
But it's crazy how he's, speaking on his siblings, his sisters.
You got the worst.
One moment he's expressing like he can't stand his siblings. Next minute, he's praising.
You can see my videos of how I speak about my family. Good, the bad, the ugly, and all that. But all she hears is the bad shit. When she talk about the good shit, she twisted that shit backwards. Like, come on, y'all. I ain't gotta tell you what it is. I ain't gotta defend myself. Right now, all I do is just play it. And if y'all won't check what she's saying, go to my page, look at my shit. Look at my shit. Scroll down. You hear me talking about my history of women, but you don't hear what I said. You hear what you want to hear. I ain't got to say shit to her. That's why she stay blocked. If I was curious, I want to know what the hell. I want to make sure I won't jump into assumptions or misreading her. But, real talk, y'all. The more I listen, the more I see I call this one on the money. I should have betted somebody. I should have found somebody that was going to bet against me and put money on it. Money.
Raising the oldest. She's doing this and that, her associates. Taking care of her grandkids. This, that, and third.
Find somebody that wants to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. And boom.
I wonder, do she ever wonder what you've been up to? Or do she check up on you? Probably not. I mean, You probably cheat her like shit, talk shit to her, talk crazy to her. She probably gave up on your ass. Cause I couldn't. If you was a brother, if any of my brothers act like you, yeah, I would not want to have nothing to do with you, cause you too childish. I mean, that's good that you like, you like to brag about, your sister's accomplishment, but how about you brag about yourself for once?
Hold up, she ain't said what I think she just said.
Associates, take care of her grandkids, and this, that, and third. But while I'm still on the street, I wonder, do she ever wonder what you've been up to? Or do she check up on you?
She don't have to. She can look at my Facebook. If she was concerned about me, she could go to my Facebook. All of my siblings know, since I've been living on my own without them, and I've been like having this computer as like, my tool to keep track of what I do, what I don't do, and how I deal with people. They know I am so transparent with my life. I hide nothing, no secrets, tell no lies. They don't fuck with me because they have secrets I'm not going to discuss with you. They have personal business they don't want everybody to know. Yes, they keep a real good distance. They know they can't come make me do shit, and they don't want to try and ask. So yeah, they give me all the space I fucking want. I don't meddle deep in their lives no more. They don't meddle in mine, so I keep it cool. We keep it pushing. They say they can't bully me. I can't talk sense into them. So we go our separate ways. I don't be trying to make them act right. They don't be trying to make me do what they want. We learn how to respect each other for our differences and go our different ways. We normally talk when we've been separated so long that we actually do miss each other. And then we do a brief little catch up and then we go back our way. When the fuck is your siblings gonna get you off of my damn inbox? I think the reason why I ain't got more shit coming in is cause you blocked. But the amount you done put in and the way to let it play, and they can see how close it is and all of that, we know you ain't got no family. And like I said in the goddamn initial message before I told you peace, I don't like dealing with chicks who project their problems. Everything you trying to say is my character flaw. I'm noticing from the way you trying to put it on me that you really airing out and crying. You lonely as fuck because you don't treat people well. You use them up and then try to find new ones. I guess word already got out. You ain't got nobody else to harass besides me. So at what? You say 33? You done already burnt out your family. Ain't got no friends. And you too lazy to go out and engage people like you claim. My begging, is sufficient for my social life. I socialize with so many people. Like last time I was in a hotel room, dude gave me $50. We talked about our faith and our views, and he even asked a little bit about my situation, gave me some encouragement, and then when I let him know how much I appreciate him encouraging me, he brought me $100 bill. I ain't gotta flash everything. I flash enough to show that going according to the Bible, the shit you keep making a mockery of, has given me a comfortable life. Trying to live without a residence like Jesus Christ has had me hotel living for a long time. Trying to be considerate and kind and respectful to people and helpful when I can. It done kept me high than a motherfucker. Like, real talk. You want to try and slander another human being like you accuse me of because of the problems you won't take accountability for. You try to project them on everybody else. So if anybody actually do try to listen to you, try to talk to you, we find out, matter of fact, shut the fuck up and let you kill your own goddamn self with your own voice. Because I be damn I can't believe how.
Because everything you post, I'm seeing it ain't really bragging. I'm seeing you complaining. I'm seeing you know, thinking that.
That shows your ability to comprehend and understand and your maturity level.
I'm not stressed.
That don't really reflect on me. This is your this is you airing out your asshole.
Bragging videos about your siblings, are there like years ago? I mean, look how
I'm not answering none of your questions because for real, the way the information you took the information I volunteered to you and twisted it, I ain't gonna say shit else to you. I just let them hear you talk. I ain't got shit else to say.
How I'm not stressed and I don't have to worry about this bill and this and that and this. That's what you want to do. You don't want your
I talk to my regular audience, but I'm not talking to you. Cause you is terrible. You is ate up.
My oldest sister.
Nope.
I'm proud of her. She done her thing. She is an example of independent woman.
But you don't like independent women, though. How is it? First of all,
I ain't gonna respond to that.
Is part of
I ain't gotta
the
respond to
definition.
that.
I mean, you know, but don't.
I already
try to
got
make
enough
it seem
footage
like
on Facebook to
she's
say
the only woman
I don't got to respond to
that
you.
can be independent when you clearly don't like independent women in general. See, that's what I'm saying. You a hypocrite. Well, see, that's the definition of an independent woman. But you sent me a video talking about when women being independent like it's a bad thing, son.
That's how you wish to perceive it.
A woman said that she don't want to be independent.
That's
Why are you
all.
sending that shit to me? See, that's what I'm saying. You a hypocrite. Oh, only women that you like.
You say you don't disrespect men, but what the fuck are you doing?
You're like what, trying to date or whatever the case. They have no reason to be.
I ain't gotta say shit else to you for real.
So did your oldest sister's because your grandmother, so I'm pretty sure she
Yeah.
husband of some sort. Did her
The last
husband
thing you want to do is have her come get at you for what you trying to do.
Be independent. Why? You don't need to go to school.
Last thing you want to do is hear from her attorney.
Fuck the man.
That's the last damn thing you want to do is hear from her attorney or her pastor. Tell you that. You might want to stop talking about it.
Because you don't like independent women.
Because the way you trying to carry it, shoot.
It's like
My sisters don't fight for their baby brother no more. But the way you going about it, they'll send the attorney at you.
That men want to take that.
You shit.
Oh, independent. What? You ain't independent.
You gonna die lonely,
You want to
bitch.
be independent?
Because the way you talk about people, to people.
And then they love showing you videos of how women say they don't want to be independent. Some people don't want to be independent. It ain't just women. People in general don't want to be independent. There are some people who don't.
This is
just
one
wanna
lonely
be
bitch. Ain't got nobody to talk to. Because she done talked everybody away.
Like the front of the bullshit.
33, she can't pull nobody else off the dating app. And I just happened to engage her.
You're not independent.
Every other nigga would have blocked her by now. As soon as they like looking at her in the wheelchair, they probably wouldn't have matched. And me with my just tap match, see I play the numbers, this is what I got. When I just tap the okay without screening it.
That's one of his videos, because this video is long as shit. It's almost up. You send as long as voice messages. You be going on live for you be going on live for like a whole 4 hours. I'm trying to listen to everything you gotta say, because you saying some good shit, yo.
Then you gotta shut up and listen to the audio.
Took the same job over 20 years and started a company. If I'm not mistaken, I think she had her own company, her own business for over a decade now.
But what did you learn from her?
See, you're not listening.
Did you learn how to
You're not listening.
you know,
You're not listening. I've been in business for myself 16 years. I've been self-employed 16 years. And I've been self-employed in different fields. She picked two and held them. I got diversified skills.
I had to go ask around to get the exact number, but I know for sure it's been over a decade.
Like, for real.
I know for sure it's been over a decade. My oldest sister, mama's first mama.
ain't even gonna respond to you no more. Damn. I ain't never. I done sold drugs to people who I thought were ignorant. She make them look like intellectuals. That kid's best jokes on her about being retarded and stupid.
Wait.
Autistic kids is doing the chicken wing and
Yo.
when they listen to this shit, see her.
Your second sibling got a nickname, and the nickname is Lazy. So wait, do y'all all got nicknames?
If you would listen, you'd hear.
Further information. What?
If you would listen, you'd hear.
Mama said, yeah. When you look at the achievements of Mama's firstborn, you understand why I call Mama's secondborn lazy ass. Okay? And then you look at the last girl she had brought home from the hospital. You understand why, compared to the firstborn, I call her crazy ass. Yo, mean ass may be mean, but she handle her business. Y'all bring that bullshit to you, she tell you real quick, not the kid, not the one. Not the one. Not having it. You better go try that with somebody else play with you. And that's why I love mean ass. That's why I respect mean ass. That run. The way she carried herself.
Wait, I hope you explain, because you're talking about your sisters, one being mean as. Wait, the second one said nickname.
You got to shut the fuck up. Let it play all the way through without trying to twist it before you can fully hear and comprehend it. This the reason why I bitch block right now. That's the main reason why the bitch block right now. And you will stop trying to be so quick to dog a motherfucker and just disgrace everybody with your skin tone, just being so despicable. You'll be able to hear something you can learn from. But like I said, you ain't looking for stimulating conversation. You ain't looking for inspiring conversation. You ain't looking for actual factual based in reality and actual evidence provable. You just in your feelings. You want to spew them and you want somebody to keep fueling them and bouncing them back. That's why your ass is blocked. Blockity block. Blickety block. Can I get a word? Blickety block. Don't stay on block. Like real talk. She ain't make it this 30 weeks back. So when I was celebrating this shit, she tried to find the first bunch of flaws she could jaw off on. She ain't looked at, the boy had IT skills. Not just laborer skills, but actually have IT skills. Anytime I show my social worker skills, my ministry, that's of no substance. But yeah, we supposed to take anything she say. When she want to mock the faith, a majority of the motherfuckers that live around here, and majority of the religious buildings in this area are Christian buildings. You attacking the faith of the majority that you live around, and then you think they gonna rally behind you when you make a mockery of their Jesus. You make a mockery of their Jesus. The more I say I'm trying to follow Jesus, and I point out how my life is like a reflection of Jesus, bitch, I ain't gotta talk to you. You wanna mock my faith, my mentality? Every truth I tell you, you make a lie. That's Jezebel. Jezebel. The full, accurate, biblical definition. Jezebel. I take that straight from the Bible because the Bible told me that's the broad I was supposed to block. After I said peace, I should have blocked the bitch. Stop trying to give them a chance and grace to improve themselves when the motherfuckers make it clear. They don't give a fuck about your character. They just want what they want from you. How much money you make? Will you kiss my ass? I'm lonely, nigga. I'm lonely. I done ran everybody off, as y'all can see on the profile page. When was the last time one of her friends really tried to reach out on her page and show that they still have an actual healthy connection? The fave fell off. How long ago? We went back to 2015. How many other family pictures did we see that were regurgitated damn near every year after the initial pictures were taken? I ain't going back past 2015. So I know about as far back as 2015, she regurgitated a lot of old photos like she don't actually get out and take fresh photos. She talk about me wearing the same shit. She talk about me wearing the same shit. Well, at least they see me in different places, doing different things, talking about various subjects. I juggle certain topics. They see me elude this pumping out positivity. In spite of the hardships I go through, I still have my head held high. This bitch had the audacity to say dignity. I swear to God, I ain't never seen this much dysfunction. Like I said, mama's second born was diagnosed at birth as handicapped. So I done grew up my whole life helping assist a handicap, understanding how to deal with people with handicaps, you know, special needs, whether it's a physical or it's a mental. Point blank period. I've learned how to hold my sister and myself up with one arm while assisting her with the other arm. Bitch, just don't get it. Just don't get it. When I say understand the dangers of a wheelchair, I know that fucking with y'all texting moods, this is what we get, y'all. Y'all see it. I ain't gotta make it up. Y'all can hear it from the cat's mouth how disrespectful she is towards me and my family. You're trying to attack my family members around me, hoping that you can provoke enough anger out of me so I stop thinking clearly and I start behaving the way you are. It's done deal, girl. I told you. My sisters, you keep hearing all this bad shit I'm talking about. You didn't hear me explain clear as day. By them testing me like you're testing me, it prepared me for when you test me, that I won't get fucked up with no cuffs. I make sure I catch enough evidence of you even send a motherfucker after me. All I gotta do is hold the video in front of their face long enough, like, hold up, before you hit me. Watch what she did. She told you your side of the story, but did you hear her say this? Did you hear her say that? Did she tell you she said this? Did you hear her say that? Did she tell you she said that like this? Did she tell you she talking about my mama? She talking about my sister? She talking about my daddy? She talking about my brother? She talking about my sister? Do you see me sending my sister to whoop her ass? Do you see a mobile lazy boy trying to play bumper cars with the bitch? That's all I'm gonna say. She trying to get so much emotional confusion and chaos. Like I said, a pre-adolescent girl. Pre-adolescent girls, when they find out how to play manipulative games, and when they think they don't have consequences for it, they focus in and they dig in. And if they're excused just because they got 4 wheels hanging out their ass with 2 in the air, I done watched my own sister in the mobile lazy boy being able to the point where she had to start correcting herself because she started noticing she won't able to keep no company unless a company paid them to be around her. And she got uncomfortable with having those friends for hire. She improved her behavior. She got real friends. That purple Cadillac is a social butterfly. Just because she park in front of TV and throw her feet up in front of TV don't mean sometimes she don't want to engage people. She learned how to behave so she can keep friends. In fact, You know, she tell me she's looking for an apartment because I talked to her today. And I'm gonna be honest. I would look for an apartment within her budget and everything to help her move along. But I know for a fact at the hotel I used to live at, she done made quite a few friends. Some of the friends I left behind can give me updates on my sister. Well, I only have to go bother with my sister. I can just go check on our mutual friends and get updates. I can even have our mutual friends give us updates. We had our problems in our past. We don't learn how to leave those problems in the past. They know if they want to fuck around with me, they already know if they try to push a button on ghosts. They know anytime, since I'm not paying rent at that hotel, there's nothing holding me still. They already got me evicted. They already put me 4 days in the hole. And I already got the love letter and I already left. I've been gone like 10 months. And in the 10 months I've been gone, they let me know they miss me in their own way. And I do mean in their own way. They don't just come up, Sean, I miss you. They say, you ain't been checking in. You need to check in now. It's not asking nicely, but I know that's about as nice as they gonna get. That's about as nice as they gonna get. I'm not gonna push them out of their normal character. I understand that if they say it in a calm, polite voice, they're trying their best. They're spoiled brats. But I be damn, I can't even call my sister spoiled brats no more. Because from just listening to you, for all this time, these 90 plus minutes, damn near 120, I can tell everybody ran from you instead of trying to work on you. They cared about you until your mouth made them not care. And then that's when they just got away from you and stayed away from you. That's why you hunting anybody that will respond on the social media. I'm about to start counting how many times you use the term social media. Because like the way you kept saying, I don't have to depend on social media, then why would you go so hard in the paint to control my behavior on my page? If you don't need social media. If you're not a narcissist and need people to think you're cool enough for you to get feed off of them, you keep it chucking. I'll demonstrate. I'll show you. Like, real talk. I got more than enough clients. I got more than enough associates. I got more than enough family I can reach out to right now. And the reason why I can go to anybody you see on my Facebook page, labeled as a friend, is because I treat them with the same respect I want to get from them. That's why they do business with me. That's why they donate. That's why they pay me for services. That's why they chill with me. The reason why they'll let me come to the house to take a shower. If the weather's too bad, they probably won't let me back out the door. They'll make me stay until the weather's better. Like, most time I'm out here showing off me, myself, and I. But you should have watched the video where I explained I'm community sponsored. If the people don't like the way I carry myself and behave, they wouldn't give me shit. If somebody really think you're scamming, they'll yell out the window, get a job. They'll have that lock neck where they don't pay you no mind. But it's obvious the way I carry myself in this public, the way I conduct myself online. If I'm not mistaken, I think I got 100 more followers than I got friends. If I'm not mistaken. You want to dig for some dirt and say talk bad about his mama, why ain't you come see this one? try to pull you at least 3.5 minutes of trash out of that 15 minutes. You know, you try to go off on a nigga. You ain't got no ammunition. You got assumptions. Like real talk. Let them cut the deposit off. Let them cut the deposit off. That's your one paycheck away. It ain't that hard to scroll back and see how a nigga really live. Instead, oh, I got enough mud to sling. You ain't looking for no gems, no jewels. You so busy trying to bash a dude. So damn busy trying to bash a dude. You trying to elevate, and at the same time, the ones you trying to elevate to tear me down, they'll smack fire from your ass. I'ma say it like that. They will literally smack fire from your ass. Don't give a damn you in a wheelchair. They will literally, if you were to try that shit in person in front of them. Oh, one chair going in, 2, 3 wheels going up, 3 wheels laying on the side. I'm just gonna say it like that. You try to flip everything I say. Try to turn everything I say on his head. Hey, that shows right there you just don't listen. That's why you ain't got nobody else to interact with. That's why you stalking social media inboxes. You prowling in the DMs. Cause nobody gonna respond back. Nobody gonna respond back. Once they see that you ain't about shit, they ain't about to fuck with you. You so happy I done gave you some airtime that you went overboard and then limit your airtime. Like shit. People done bought me hotel rooms. I done paid for other people's hotel rooms. You wouldn't go back and really look at how consistently I do something. Right now you see me on the street. It's only been 10 months. You ain't look back at the 5 years. I say, oh, you lying. I don't even have to play the videos for real. All I gotta do is scroll down. I really don't even have to play anything. Cause like real talk. I know what I've done. I know whose great grandma laid with me and fed me because I treated her well and she treated me well. People stay together when they can get along and cooperate. If these women were carrying me, I must have gave them something to make it worth their while. If you want to say that, oh, all these women you laying up on, well, that I guess you want some of what they were playing with to let me lay on them. Because the way you keep running that one down, we know you just want some dick and you ain't getting it. Hell no. All the ones that got the dick for more than 3 months, they ain't act like that. The ones that had it for less than 3 months, shit, they learned within about a month or 2. I wasn't gonna tolerate this shit. They try to carry it past the 3rd month, they ain't see me no more. There's a few that only got 1 or 2 shots. I ran down basically my whole dark life. The relationships that mattered. Not everybody a fuck, just the relationships that really meant something to me. I made it clear what these relationships meant to me, but See, you can't see that sentimentality because you're so busy trying to be, disrespectful and hateful. So I ain't gotta say nothing to you. For real. It doesn't matter what a man does. If he keeps his half of the rent paid for 4, 5, 6, 7 years straight, it doesn't matter how he get the money. You want a drug dealer, you mad I'm a panhandler. You believe dope dealers make more money due to the fact they gotta keep the attorney paid on a retainer in case the one they fucking decide she want to start snitching to the police. Gotta also pay taxes to the police. If you don't tell them, keep your books straight up and pay the IRS a small fee when she snitch on you because she couldn't go on her shopping spree, you get locked up and they're gonna make sure you never get close to minimum wage again. If you knew real life and got off the Disney Channel or Nickelodeon, if you hung around with real adults doing real adult things instead of still going to school halfway into your 30s because your ass ain't trying to mature as an adult, so you going to them programs for people in wheelchairs to keep them occupied, now their family here, the handicap adult daycare. And girl, I'm telling you, I'm not the nigga to fuck with. Because one, you're in the wheelchair. I grew up with a wheelchair. I got some shit that pop off on reflex from dealing with the wheelchair I grew up with. She done gave me a shitload of material you ain't ready for. I'll say some shit by accident on a reflex that had you trying to suck every dick you can walk up on to go whoop my ass. And I've actually met women who done told a large group of men she would suck them all off just to fuck up that one nigga she mad at. The way she said that shit, I ain't gonna lie, she caught me off guard. I couldn't even put my dick out because my jaw dropped like, no, she didn't say that. And I started counting how many niggas out here. I'm like, hold up. She really mad at him. That's a lot of dick in her mouth. I was so busy doing math calculations, I missed my chance to get a free air job. I missed the chance. Just in the shock that she said it. Now, being that she is a personal associate of mine, a good friend, we have mutual respect for each other. I'm not saying nothing else. I ain't gonna tell you nothing else. She won't no kin to me, but we have a bond like family. And if she hear this video, she gonna bust out laughing knowing I'm talking about her. Her probably say, yeah, that's my ace. And you wanna hear the crazy part was, she was having an argument with one of her other aces, one of her closer aces. He just happened to be getting on her nerves at the time. He damn sure eased back up off of her, especially when he started looking around and recognizing some of these niggas don't know me. And like they about to start tugging at that fly, let me slide back. You ain't never been in the streets or in the world like I have. They have the skill nor the experience to be able to handle real adult situations. To me, you're a 33-year-old 13. 33 going on 13. Cause the way you talk, you sound like 13 for 20 years. That's been 13 for 2 decades. Every birthday, I'm 13 again. Next year, she might be 12. But I don't need to be bad-mouthing people. But I'm not trying to bad-mouth you. You really are a piece of work. Never seen somebody with like 4 decades of bitterness and only been breathing good about 30 of them. Because the way you lie, I know you ain't breathing that damn good. The way you lie, shit, you ain't breathing that damn good. In fact, looking at the pictures from 2015 to the pictures you put on Facebook dating, oh, I know you ain't breathing that good. You probably was able to do them long ones. Man, that's the reason why she can't shut up while she like listening. We might hear snoring. I should stop. She ain't pissed me off, but I can say some shit that'll piss her off, and I ain't trying to. No. Cause like for real, I'm almost a full year back. 10 more weeks to go. 10 more weeks to go. That's all I got to say. So busy saying homeless, you don't even know the definition of living nomadic. Or a mobile businessman. You just don't get it. You've missed every bit of the financial advice to show that I understand about investing. When I compared you to Kelly OG, you ain't catch on that I said that Kelly OG is like an investor. And then the other dude that hopped up that day, if I make $300, I give it to them. They gonna give me back like $600 to $1,000. So busy trying to bash me. You don't see. He with all that money he making, he should do some investing. Ask Kelly OG when I'm gonna send her some money. Ask her how much I ain't gave her. Go holler at Norman. Ask him how many times I told him, yo, I'm gonna work with him. So busy bashing. So busy bashing. You just look like you hard up to go. You mad cause I said peace. You said your past. Sounds like I had a feeling you won't shit. It's okay, I ain't mad, peace. The moment I let you slide off on that I passed, you double down. Bitch thought you gonna get a nigga to start talking so she can throw him in the trash. But I was like, no. No, you're not gonna start a conversation just to drop me cold, try to get me interested in you, then no. That's why I said no. I already see your game. You so happy somebody that spoke to you. And you were looking and trying to say, oh, you too broke for me? But I said, hell no. You too lazy for me. They can see the footage. I already done posted it. They done seen the screenshots of the messages. Mine were the white ones, yours were the dark ones. I'm trying to shed light, and we see you all about that darkness. Actions speak louder than your words, especially when your words is all lies. That's the fam that do be watching. They be showing love. It may not be immediate family, but that next of kin still cool. I put it to you like that. You really looked at the list of friends, you'll see which ones are categorized as family. Didn't do all of that. Ran up on the army and didn't count how many was in the army. Want to underestimate the B rate? I'll tell you. Dumbest bitch I ever seen. I ain't seen anybody dumb.
Made it, yes. I've gone a whole year. I haven't kept any woman in my bed. I've been sleeping alone for a whole year. I'm sorry. If a chick came 1 or 2 nights, but didn't make it 7 nights in a row, she don't count. You know, that don't count. One night stands, booty calls don't count. They don't count. Shoot, I spent a whole lot of years trying to figure out how do I get this woman to get away from me when she get on my nerves. When I finally gave up on that, then she left. But I finally gave up trying to figure out how to get away, get her, you know. And I spent the whole year, I think I used to sleeping alone again. I'm really feeling good. Really feeling good. I'm sleeping alone a whole year. Okay, I can say 11 and a half months. Yeah, 11 months and 3 weeks. 3.5 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that. Ain't shit. Man, I was just happy being alone. I had fun with it. I've been enjoying it. Thankful for it. I ain't even got past that little loneliness and neediness and I don't need a spoon. I don't need a teddy bear now. I'm good. I'm back to me. Yeah. I'm happy about it. You know you cheated the last 4 months, right? You was on the street. That we ain't even count those. So you got 8 months. No woman in your bed. They got that time where you was rolling up your bed like you're doing now. Or as I should say, need to do because the bed is still laid out. I know I had a reason to chill today. Had something to celebrate. Yeah, it's an anniversary date. Yeah. I don't even know why the fuck I'm so happy I've been able to stay to my damn self. So used to do this shit all the time before sun shining now. Before the wildebeest. Before Be Violent. Man, my beautiful flower stayed so long. Made me think I was somebody different. Well, I'm back to being me. And I need to get my butt up and go ahead and put my shit up and go to work. But I just wanted to do a live check-in to celebrate 1 whole year. Yes. Been totally beyond a shadow of a doubt single. I'm saying they jump at you anymore now. Well, they know you ain't thirsty. Peace, y'all. I gotta get to work. I'm a trip sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I am none but a goddamn trip. Some people call me a journey. Some say I'm just something else. I accept it. I'm not playing. Yo, dude just pulled up, gave me a little money. He says, last little bit of weed. What'd you see me wearing? Comfortable, fuzzy, warm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, maybe turn it. Oh. Yo, I'm not playing. Yo, dude just pulled up, gave me a little money. He says, last little bit of weed.
An ounce.
What'd you see me wearing?
Last ounce.
Comfortable, fuzzy, warm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, baby, turn it. Oh. Yo, I'm not playing. Yo. Dude just pulled up, gave me a little money. He says, last little bit of weed. What'd you see me wearing? Comfortable, fuzzy, warm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, baby, turn it. Oh. Yo, I'm not playing. Yo, dude just pulled up. Gave me a little money. He says, last little bit of weed. What'd you see me wearing? Comfortable,
fuzzy, warm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, let me turn it. See why I said God is awesome? Lord will give you what you want, as long as you don't put what you want before His will. By me being willing to walk like Jesus and treat people kindly and graciously, I didn't even get to finish the blunt I was smoking. You know, when a whole ounce jumped out with a whole outfit. A whole ounce. 14 grams in each bag. Ain't that bossum? That's that stuff to make them people at home mad, cause they gotta go work for a set rate, for a set number of hours each week, and hope after they pay their bills and got their other necessities, they can afford to go buy a fraction of what I got just for obeying what the Lord said. Forgive them for they know not what they do. One church pissed me off. I calmed down and rolled a blunt at the other church trying that forgiveness shit, and the Lord gave me an ounce for it, plus an outfit, and a $10 bill, 2 bottles of water. Oh Lord, man. If they don't want to listen and understand that behaving has its perks, treating people with respect has its perks, fuck them. I ain't gonna keep trying to tell them. I be damned. They want to keep using the method that ain't satisfying. Let them keep using the method that ain't satisfying. I'll leave it like that.